Alright guys, what's going on? This is Maury,
Mark,
and Pat from the Erie Better Beer Bureau. Today we have a beer from Columbus, Ohio at 7th Sun Brewing. We have Qahwah, which is a limited release they did, and it is a Imperial Arabic coffee stout, and it's brewed with mission coffee, Ecuadorian cocoa nibs, a blend of cardamom, clove, cinnamon, and ginger. So there's a lot going on in this beer.
weighs in at 9%, right?
9% alcohol. We're very interested to see what this beer has in store for us.
Oh wow.
wow,
That's a
tons of spice.
Yeah, that's a really nice aroma.
There's like a roast, a coffee, and then it's like a spice cake.
Spice
underneath.
bomb, yeah. Cinnamon and cardamom, that's all.
I get a nice sweetness on the nose too.
Yeah.
It smells like it's gonna be really, I mean, on the nose, I'm getting sweetness, spices, you know, a little bit of that roasty character, like you said, Pat. A little bit of everything. The coffee actually
what I
is
was
kind of a little bit mellow.
Yeah. It's almost like the coffee is underneath everything else going
Right.
on in the aroma here.
If we were doing this blind, that might be one. That's probably one of those things that you could pick up on the very end.
Yeah,
You know.
you might not even get it on the
Yeah.
aroma. I'm hoping the coffee is gonna like maybe pop a little bit
Yeah.
more on the taste, but it is a really nice and interesting
yeah, it is.
smell.
It's very complex.
Cheers.
Whoo-wee. No shortage of flavor.
Wow, that's for sure.
That's a busy beer right
Yes,
there.
it is. Like at first, I thought I locked onto a flavor, and then I got hit with another, and no, I'm going back for a second sip. You know, I really like it. It's medium bodied, as they say. It's
Yep.
definitely not a big, thick stout. But it's clean in some ways, even though it has all those flavors going on.
And I feel it's more carbonated than I expected it to be too. It's pretty well carved.
I don't know. But I wouldn't say it's fizzy at all. It
No,
does have
no.
a nice carbonation, but there's also a tang there from those
There's
spices.
a little acidity to it too.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I think all those
Slight.
spices are knocking down that coffee.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
missing that coffee.
I
That
bet-
coffee would be a
you
really
know,
nice balancing point.
Kind of just like the aroma, you taste all the spices
You do.
in this beer. There's a lot of spices, and then the coffee's just kind of like underneath everything.
Yeah.
You just get this mellow, roasty coffee flavor underneath everything
I
else.
feel like I get it, and I feel like the lingering flavor of it is there. I'd like it to be popping a little bit more, though, for sure.
The place I get the coffee most is in the aftertaste.
Right,
of
yeah,
this
that's
beer.
what I'm saying.
You
I
finish the
agree.
drink and you're like, oh, this beer has coffee in it.
Right. I actually like this one quite a bit. It drinks more like an Imperial Porter. Matter of fact, if I was the one who brewed it, I would probably have called it an Imperial Porter rather than an Imperial Stout. But it's 9%. It drinks like that. I really like, there's a lot of flavors from the spices on here, but I don't think one of them is like too much. The one thing I would like a little bit more of is coffee. I'm not going to critique the mouthfeel too much because I feel like they say right on the bottle this is a medium-bodied 9% stout. So, but you know, I actually really like it a lot. I'm going to give it a 4. Mark?
Okay. I was actually going between a 4, 4.25. I am also going to give it a 4. Carbonation, like he was saying, it's actually pretty nice. You keep swirling the glass, you get a little bit more, bubbles come up in the carbonation. Mouthfeel, like they say, it's a little on the thinner side to me, like a porter.
Yep.
The flavors, I think the spices are a little bit too heavy. Again, like he said, coffee. I would really like to get a little bit more of that coffee flavor, but it's like a Christmas stout. I mean, it really is. The cinnamon, the spices, they're all really nice. They're pleasing. I think they did a pretty nice job in this, so I'll give it a solid 4.
Right, and I'm also going to agree with these two guys. You can give it a 4 out of 5. A lot of great flavors in this beer. A lot of flavors that jive very well together, actually, in this beer, and they taste great together. But none of them, and there's some aggressive spices in this beer, and none of them really overpower any of the other ones.
Right.
So that really says a lot for whoever brewed this beer. That it's they did a good job at balancing it out. Same as these guys, I'd like more coffee out of it.
Yes.
I think a little more coffee.
I think that would keep the spices
Yeah.
in check, as a
Yeah,
matter of
yeah.
fact.
A little more coffee, maybe a hair more malt backbone to it. Would do this beer a favor, but it is really enjoyable. It's very easy to drink for this style, and I enjoy it. So I'll also give it a 4 out of 5.
Till next time, guys.
Cheers.